Morning.
Morning, sir.
Let me find
Good
out.
morning, sir.
Let me look for the file that I have used yesterday. I'm looking for the file that we have used yesterday. Okay, now here I found it. Yes. Let's begin. We started with direct indirect speech yesterday, so let's continue. Are you able to see the screen, the word file?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I guess this is the same sentence that we have started yesterday. Rule number 1. Now, if you want to, you can sit with exercise book as well. Note, make a note of it. If the reporting verb, which one is the reporting verb here in the sentence? Said is the reporting verb. If the reporting verb is said is followed by its object. Like, which one is object here? This is an object. This said is a reporting verb. This is an object of reporting verb. Object of reporting verb. And then yesterday I told you to look after the pronoun. I is the pronoun. And then tense of the sentence and then adverb. This is adverb. This is adverb. Tense of the sentence. You have to look at the tense of the sentence while changing direct to indirect. Then pronoun. Change in pronoun. Then object of reporting verb. Then reporting verb and its tense. Not only reporting verb, but you have to look at reporting verb and the tense of the reporting verb. These are the things that you have to take into account while changing direct to indirect. And sometimes the type of sentence in direct speech. The type of sentence in direct speech. Sentence type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you have to look. Reporting verb and its tense, object, whether reporting verb is followed by object or not, tense of the sentence, pronoun, and sentence type, what kind of sentence is it, and adverb. Now, the first rule is, there are no first and second anyway, but let's start on our own. If the reporting verb is followed by its object, said changes into told. The reporting verb said changes into told. Example, like in the sentence above, he said to me, I have written a letter today. He told you, please pay attention and copy all the examples, okay? One after the other. He told me that, now I pronoun changes into he. He told me that he had written a letter that day. And we'll come to why had written, why that day later on, one by one in our rule. Now, it is not necessary that said always changes into told, but whether said remains told or not is again determined by the type of the sentence in direct speech. Like if the sentence is, let's say, said, the reporting verb may change into told, asked, inquired, questioned, forbade, etc. Determined by the type of the sentence in direct speech. Now it may change into told, or it may remain said, or it may change into asked, determined by the kind of the sentence in direct speech. Example, he said to me, what is your name? Now this said may not always change into told, but as we have said, it's determined by the kind of the sentence in direct speech, because the sentence in direct speech is interrogative question sentence. So it changes into something like this. He asked me what my name was. Number 3. All the different kinds of sentences in direct speech change into a sentence that ends in full stop. To be easy, make you easy, that ends in full stop or a statement. Now in the above example number 2, you have seen what is your name is a question sentence, but in our indirect speech it changes into what my name was, change according to the tense, change in the tense, and it changes into just to, there are different kinds of sentences: command, order, request, question, and they all changes into a statement that ends in full stop. Not what was my name, but what my name was, full stop. Number 4. And sometimes you will be asked questions based on this number. Number 4. If the RV reporting verb is in present or especially simple present tense or present perfect tense. If it is in simple future tense, then the tense of the direct speech. Direct speech means the sentence within inverted. The tense of the direct speech remains as it is. If the reporting verb is in simple present tense, present perfect tense, or simple future tense, then the tense of the direct speech remains as it is. For example, he says to me, he says to me, he tells me, sorry. Just to, if the reporting verb is like says, tells, tell, say, will say, shall say, has said, have said, then the tense of the direct speech remains the same. He says to me. He says to me, I have written a letter. He says me that he has written a letter. Have written, present perfect, has written, present perfect. Says changes into told. Why? As a rule, if said, if reporting verb said is followed by object of reporting verb, said changes into told, as we have discussed in first rule. Similarly, if the reporting verb followed by object, then tells changes the reporting verb by its object, then it changes into, sorry, this is important. बुझियो यो भनेको? If reporting verb said is followed by object, said changes into told. If reporting verb says, if the reporting verb appears in present tense and is followed by an object, then it changes into tells. Said, told, says, tells. Followed by object. Sorry. SAID plus ORV, object of reporting verb. TOLD. Not always, but that again is determined by the type of sentence in direct speech. Said changes into told, but that again is determined by the kind of the sentence in direct speech. And if says reporting verb followed by object of reporting verb, it changes into tells. Eti bujhiyo? Now revise once again. एकचोटि सर पढ्ने कुनै बुझेन भने ask me from 1 to 4. And remember, the question will always be asked from what we have read. हामीले जे पढ्छौं त्यही मध्येबाट क्वेशन आउँछ, त्यो भन्दा बाहिरबाट आउँदैन नि. If you are using a laptop, do you know how to take a screenshot?
Yes, sir, we know.
Okay, you can use the sniping tool. If reporting verb is in simple present tense, present perfect tense, or simple future tense, no change in the tense of the sentence in direct speech. Next, if the sentence in direct speech states facts, truths, or you may call it universal facts, then we don't change the tense of the direct speech, or the tense of the direct speech, tense of the sentence in direct speech remains unchanged. Example, if the sentence in direct speech states facts, truths, or universal facts, truths, we don't change the tense of the direct speech, or it remains unchanged. Example, he said to me, human blood is red. He told me that Human blood is red. What is more important is you understand what you are copying rather than you copying. Rather than you copy first. Sorry. Rather than you copy, you understand what you are copying. If the sentence in direct speech states facts, truths, universal facts, we don't change the tense of the direct speech. I'll explain what I'm writing. If reporting verb is in past tense, reporting verb is in past tense in all the sentences. If reporting verb is in past tense, सबैमा and if the sentence in direct speech is in simple present, then if the sentence, the rule for the change of the tense of the sentence in direct speech to indirect, while changing direct to indirect, सबैमा reporting verb past tense मा हुनु पर्यो. First check if the reporting verb is in past tense or not. Say, said, told, asked, whatever. Then we change the tense of the sentence in direct speech. If the sentence in direct speech is in present tense, change into corresponding past tense, simple past. If the sentence is in present perfect, we change it into past perfect. If the sentence is in present continuous, we change it into past continuous. If the sentence is in present perfect continuous, we change it into past perfect continuous. And if the sentence is in simple past, we change it into past perfect. If the sentence is in past perfect, no change, we keep it as it is. If the sentence is in past continuous, we change it into past perfect continuous. If the sentence is in past perfect continuous, then we keep past perfect continuous, no change. Only these two. Simple past changes into past perfect. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. The reporting verb has to be in past tense in all the sentences. Can changes into could. Will changes into would. Shall changes into should. Must changes into had to. May changes into might. He said to me, you must go there, you must do it. He told me that I had to do that. So just have a look. Have a close look on the rule of the tense change while changing sentences from direct to indirect. Number 8, no change. Number 6, no change. all the sentences in present tenses in their corresponding past tenses. Has everyone understood this, number 6?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's revise the rules from 1 to 5 first. Like to Ferreira. Ra, I will today send some questions for you to practice as well. I will send in Sagar's messenger in the form of the photo, so he will share it to you. Sagar, will you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ल म केही क्वेशनहरुको फोटो खिचेर पठाइदिन्छु. You can practice as well after the lesson is over. Now, number 7. If the sentence in direct speech consists of yes, no question, then we replace that conjunction that in indirect speech with if or whether. Example, he said to me, do you like coffee? He asked me if or whether. जुन लेखे पनि हुन्छ भनेको नि यो फेरि if / whether लेखौला, don't do it. I mean either if or whether. He asked me if I liked coffee. And even while writing, don't ever write. Like if you are writing a letter or essay, don't write sentences like this. My father asked me if I liked coffee or nut यो हुँदैन नि whereas we shall write RVs means reporting verbs. Now, the final one, rules for the change in adverbs or rule changing adverbs. now, then, THAN होइन. Ago changes into before. Today, that day, let me take the help from the book so that I won't miss any. Today, that day. Tonight, that night. Here, there, this, that, these, those, come, go, come here, go there. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. Day should be there, okay? The next day or the following day. Yesterday, the day before, next year, the following year. यति नै त होला.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. Last Saturday. Last means last. He said to me, I will meet you last Saturday. He told me that he would meet me last Saturday. Last को first त हुँदैन. Excuse me? Will you please repeat the question if you are asking me the question?
THUS
THUS thus means?
Sir, no.
Thus means?
So means so.
Pardon? So?
So.
मैले बुझिन. त्यहाँ लेखा त एनोटेट गरेर.
Thus. Okay, sir.
यो यसको सो राखे पनि भयो. जस्तो यो भनेको he said to me, thus we conclude the meeting. He told me that, thus they concluded the meeting, or he told me that, so they concluded the meeting. अब अप्सनमा के आउँछ? Thus means in this way, more or less. अब त्यो thus भनेको in this way पनि हुन्छ, therefore भन्ने अर्थमा पनि लाग्छ. What precedes before you use that word determines what's the meaning of that word in particular. Let me look for some of the questions related to speech, okay? एकछिन question पनि होला मसँग. These almost these rules are sufficient for you. Let me figure out if I have got some questions. छन त छ, कति छ, अब कहाँ छ? I will write down the questions for you. You please copy the questions. I will select the questions from the book, important questions. Copy these questions and write down the answers for practice. This one is important, number 6. All are important anyway, but this is more important. Now answer these questions. Copy these questions and answer these. And we are going to end today's class only after we complete answering these. Have you completed copying the questions?
No, sir.
I will share after you complete that. I will also share one file, and I would like you to go through it as well. पठाइदिन्छु मेसेन्जरमा. I have PDF format of the text. First, try to answer these questions. So yesterday's file, haven't you been able to get?
भयो सर पछि त्यो
भयो सर
अन्त पाएको छैन सर
I will send them again. I don't know whether the file, yesterday's file will be included or not. My desktop ma धेरै file छ. So I have here 4 or 5 rules. I will send all of these. I will change all these into PDF and send you once again. यो सबैले हेर्ने नि यो फाइलहरु त्यतिकै त्यहाँ छोड्दिने हो
सर हिजो तपाईले सेन्ड गर्नु भएको फाइल पनि
I will convert these. I have 5. I'm working on 5 files. I'm converting these. म यो सबैलाई PDF मा कन्भर्ट गरेर I will send Sagar and you get it from Sagar. There are 5 files. The preposition ko questions with answers are also there. Practice it for a time being. Go through them. सबै पठाएको file, if you go through them and read them, work on them, you will be benefited. If you don't do so, my effort will also be lost. My current will also be lost. Wi-Fi is also wasted. So many things wasted. Done? Exercise?
11 मा पुगे सर
We'll go through the answers of this exercise in our next lesson. It's already 9:05. म यो file पठाइदिन्छु पहिला first. Wait for a time being. I'm sending 6 files, not 5. So I hope all of you have copied those 15 questions and you will have enough time to revise and go through them. You can discuss with your friends online. Rather than getting the answers from the teacher, you get the answers. If you don't know the answer of any question among yourself with discussion, that would be far better. And get your answer sheet ready by tomorrow. So in tomorrow's class, we'll start with checking those answers. I'll provide you the answers and you can check them on your own. कहाँ छ खोइ सागर?
हजुर सर
Messenger is working. Drop me a one-line message or one-word message in Messenger. Then you appear first. Will be easier for me. मलाई Messenger मा एउटा message पठाऊ त सागर.
सर